Mike Boyle. We're just here to get his insights on a few aspects in regard to sales for Mindshop people. And one of the questions I want to pose to Mike is how do you actually find, what is one of the key benefits you get out of building a 3-tier consulting retainer model?
Yeah, it's a good question, James, and we get asked a lot by advisors, as you know, about 3-tier. For us, 3-tier started about 4 years ago, and it allowed us to really package up an offering that was easy for customers to bite off and chew during an interaction. So we'd sit down with them often, and we have a model where there's 3 levels of our program. We've got a sort of a basic level of a virtual sales leader model, and then we go to what I call where I roll up the sleeves and really get involved in sales management. And sometimes customers don't know whether they actually want the big fella, and they're prepared to sort of try you at the first stage or tier and then move up through it. So by giving them 3 options and saying, well, here's the 3 options, they have this mindset of saying, oh, that one's for me. So it means the sell of it's actually really easy, because they go, well, that sounds like me, that's what I need, so it just fits, it works. Mm-hmm. So I think that's really important, that you're giving them some options and you've got some flexibility out of options so they can make it match them. What we've discovered over time, of course, is often they migrate up to a bigger package, or during the conversation they go, yeah, that one fits me, but Mike, we talked about something else we need, like coaching of a sales manager, a junior, can you do that as well? I say, no, I can't, but I can add a bit to that package that'll enable me to do it. Mm. And suddenly we find that our package in our tiers is actually, they've grown out a little bit, but there still is a package, and we're being quite flexible around that.
So you're more about selling outcomes to the client rather than actually selling products.
So it's back to that. Tell us about what's going on. That whole problem solution stuff in line. So problem first, solution second. Get them in the right order. We sit and listen to them, and then we say, okay, I get a feeling of what's going on here. It sounds like it's hurting you. So you're having some pain around this. It's costing you some bucks in effectiveness of sales, or profit and loss of the company, or what you've got to tell your boss every month. And we go, what do you want to do now? Mm-hmm. So it becomes, I hate to say the word soft sell, but it becomes a sell that they feel like they're in control of, and it suits them. So they're really easy to take it up.
So what would you say are probably your top 3 tips for people that had to build a 3-tier coaching retainer model?
I think for me, it's about being flexible. Like I said, you've got to present them some options and say, okay, which one really suits you, get them to fit. So flexibility, don't be rigid. Don't say, well, that's the only way I do it. Because in actual fact, when I look at all my retainers at the moment, and we've got a lot, they're not all as per our brochure, but they're still packages and they're still 3-tier. Some have just grown. So flexibility, I think, is really important. I think you've got to be very customer-centric in this. You can't be, you're pushing a product, I've done my flyer, I've done my 3-tier packages, and here it is to the world, and everyone's going to buy one. You've actually got to come at it from a customer orientation. I think that's really important. I think it's absolutely important that you identify the right people to talk about it in the right customer. So it's back to that zebra stuff that we've done to verbatim. It's, do we get the zebras right in the first place? Mm-hmm. Don't present this to customers that aren't going to fit you and aren't going to fit a package 3-tier retainer type model.
All right.
And of course, back to flexibility, it's key.
Oh, terrific. Well, thanks for that, Mike. That's been really helpful. Certainly going to help everybody.